Hey everyone, Raider here. Hope you're all doing great and having a fantastic day. So today's video is intended for beginners, or I should say newcomers to Samsung Galaxy devices, because do please keep in mind that we do have a lot of iPhone users making the switch this year because the S23 line of devices are awesome. That's why. So for those of you that are new to Samsung devices, I want to talk about a cool feature that us veterans are very familiar with already, and that is something called edge panels. So edge panels are this. You see this little bar here on the right-hand side of my S23 Ultra? We're going to swipe from the right-hand side, all right? And it's going to load up a bunch of different applets each time I swipe through. So we go here, I have a Smart Select applet, which lets me select part of my screen, and I can save it and annotate it and send it via text message and email. I can swipe here, and then I have all these shortcuts to take a screenshot, start a video, do detailed memos. I can swipe again, and then as a musician, I can go ahead and hit play here, and I've got a metronome right on the fly. So this is great for us musicians. So this kind of sums up edge panels. Basically, you have a set of applets that you can fine-tune and customize that get loaded up onto your screen as you swipe from the right or left-hand sides, and we can totally configure that. And it offers you some additional functionality without having to load up a full-on application from your app drawer. So they're always sitting here ready for you to use, and there's a ton of free and some paid edge panels that are out on the Galaxy Store for you to download as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at how we can get these set up so you can get the most out of Samsung edge panels. So what you want to do is go ahead and swipe down, and we're going to go into Settings. Then you're going to go down to Display and tap on that. All right, now right here in Display, if you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see edge panels. Go ahead and tap on that. So this is our main edge panels configuration screen. It's very simple. We have an on-off toggle here at the top. This is a demonstration of what it looks like, kind of what we just talked about, right? And then we have a few menu options here. Panels, handle, about edge panels, contact us, and for looking for something else. So let's go ahead and tap on panels. So this is our main panel selection screen. So what this is going to do, it's going to show you a list of all the panels that you have installed currently on your device. And in turn, you can also come up here and select and unselect which ones you want to be active when you swipe from the right or from the left to invoke the edge panels. So whatever ones you have enabled here will show up with each swipe. In addition to that, we have these three dots up here at the top. Let's go ahead and tap on that. Reorder, uninstall, and hide on lock screen. So hide on lock screen, if you enable that, that'll disable the ability for edge panels to be on your lock screen. So it's kind of nice if you don't want the accidental swipes from either side of the screen to happen while you have the lock screen going on. Then we have reorder. So if we go ahead and tap on that, this will show handles on top of each one of the edge panels that we have installed and that are active. And we can go ahead and grab each one of these and move it around. And this will only show the ones that you currently have selected as active edge panels. So if we go back one and we hit the three dots again, we also have uninstall. So when we tap on uninstall, that's going to show a list of all of the custom edge panels that you downloaded from the Galaxy Store. Now I like this a lot. So when you download edge panels and you try them out, maybe you're sitting at an airport and you want to try out 10 or 20 in a row and you decide, oh, I only like 2 or 3 of them. You don't have to go back down here to your app drawer and try to find them in the midst of all your other applications. All you do is go to your edge panel settings, you go to uninstall, and you're going to see them right here so you can quickly uninstall any of the custom ones that you added to your device. So now we're back on the main panel selection page, and you'll see here we have a Galaxy Store button. So go ahead and tap on that, and that's going to open up the Galaxy Store, and it's super awesome that it shows you your top edge panels, your top paid, your top free, and your new, right? So you can literally just go through here, through this whole list of edge panels that all do different things, different volume controls, different reminders, system diagnostics tools. The list is just endless. It goes on and on and on. So you can basically install and try out all these different edge panels. And then once you install them, they're going to go ahead and show up here on your edge panel screen, and you can enable and disable them just like you would for any of your other edge panels that you have installed. So it's a super awesome way for you to go out there and get a bunch of edge panels and try them out. Like I said, many of them are free, some of them are paid. You just kind of go through them and play around with them, just like you'd go out and look for a custom wallpaper or a launcher or something like that. All right, so now we're going to go back to the main screen. And now we're going to tap on handle. So what this allows us to do is it allows us to configure our handle that we have here that you see on the right. You see it's kind of like this green here. So we can change a whole bunch of stuff about it. We can lock the handle to where we can't move it, because if you see here, I can grab this handle and move it. You see I'm moving it up and down on the side of the device. We can change the position from left to right and right to left. All right, so we switch it to the left, and now the handle is on the left hand of the device, and we can move it up and down, or we can choose to lock it. I'm going to go ahead and move it back to the right. All right, we can change the color. You can see that it's changing it a little bit here on the right. Here's the handle right here. We can change it to white. We can adjust the transparency. So if you don't want to really see it while you're using it, you can kind of hide it. And if you're new to using edge panels, maybe you do want to see the handle until you get used to it, you can take the transparency and lower it down so you'll see the handle a lot easier. We can also adjust the size of this, so let's go ahead and do that. Let me adjust this transparency a little bit. All right, want to make sure it's still visible to you. So we can adjust the size here. You can see it's taking up more width of the screen here, and it's going to get narrower as we reduce this. So this will have an effect on how much of your screen you're able to swipe over from, right? And then we also have the width, which is going to dictate how far this handle actually sticks out on your screen. So take a look at this while I adjust this. So you can see I'm shrinking it down. Here we go, all the way down. And I can take the width and maximize it. All right, let me do that real quick. Maximize. So you see it makes it just a little bit wider. It doesn't make that big a difference, but it does make a little bit. And then we have this option here, vibrate when handle is touched. So what will happen is if we're back on our main screen and we go and we initiate the edge panels, you'll get a little tiny vibration when each one of these edge panels comes onto screen. All right, we're back to the main edge panel screen. So there you have it. We have our edge panels handle that we can turn on and off right in the display settings, and we can pick which edge panels we want to show up. And a lot of these have different customization options, like right here when we get back to my metronome, customize, I can change the beats and all that, and just exit out of this, and I'm right back to my main screen. So if you have any questions or comments about today's video, please drop them down in the comments section below. And as always, thanks for watching.